The Guild of Experimentation in Human Emotion presents The Art and Science of Expression with Margaret van der Krasner. Today we welcome Dr. Margaret van der Krasner, an expert in the field of emotional transference and chemical catharsis. Dr. Margaret is preparing to demonstrate some of her most recent findings for our audience. Dr. Margaret will use 6 glass containers filled with water for dilution and a number of patented organic solutions. Dr. Margaret is known throughout Holland for her research in the chemical makeup of the human soul. Her development of emotionally charged, water-soluble concentrates, like the one seen here, earned her the Anders Prize for Innovation in Human Chemistry. Here we see Dr. Margaret prepare to take her lab coat off. She claims that incorporating an object with traces of human residue into this particular experiment makes the chemicals more responsive. We see her placing the diluted substances on top of the lab coat. The chemicals are activated. The doctor is sprinkling the reactive existence powder into the solution. She is keeping her distance for now, as the reaction can be somewhat explosive. As you can see, the diluted solutions have bubbled over, creating a well-rounded mixture of emotional reactions. Now here's a replay of the happy elixir transforming from a liquid to an airy foam. Once this reaction occurs, Dr. Margaret is able to mix the emotional concentrates in varying amounts. The interaction of the concentrate, powder, and human residue on the lab coat create a thick, charged gel, which Dr. Margaret must manipulate with her body to engineer a permanent matrix for a particular emotional state. Once the state is recorded, it can be duplicated and mass-produced for human consumption. Dr. Margaret and her team have been trying to reproduce these mixtures in pill or spray form, although so far these attempts have been unsuccessful. Dr. Margaret's technique has long been admired by her colleagues. She is known for her emotional mapping skills, and has said that the spirituality of one's hand movements and one's ability to concentrate can make or break a career in the expressive sciences. Dr. Margaret says her greatest heroes are Madame Curie, Anne Rice, and Jackson Pollock. Dr. Margaret is finishing up. She is channeling energy into the mixture. And here is the final map. Dr. Margaret will take it to be sealed in an airtight lab space where the mixture will stabilize and set. The Guild of Experimentation in Human Emotion would like to thank Dr. Margaret Vanderkrausner for joining us today. Tune in next week at the same time, same channel, for yet another lesson in the science of human emotion.